Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Trends. This is Silverbacked, coming to you with another update. Doing some research and revisions and so forth about what's happened in the last 24 hours in the markets. Obviously, you know, the Fed came out, the inflation was higher than we thought. It smashed down all the stock markets, the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, the crypto markets, and as we've seen, pulling it up on screen now, you know, the crypto markets, you know, we saw, you know, 15% from its peak, you know, just basically transpiring in a very short amount of time. But more so, just centering in on here, which is this is on the daily chart, by the way, with normal candles. You know, seeing a 6.12% reduction in the price of Bitcoin in one day. It just, you know, obviously, you can see the rest of the market. It's basically, you know, that's the USD pairs. That's all the, you know, the BTC pairs. Some of them are starting to pop up, like a couple of memes, BNB, Tau, but they're only just fractions. They're not like smashing it. Ondo's doing really well. But anyway, the purpose of this video is basically to give you an update, and also an update on the actual timeframes I'm working with. I'm actually switching to as this is the daily report you're listening to now. It'll actually be based on daily candles. I'm actually using daily candles, and I'm using what's called a Heikin-Ashi method, which is basically the longest standing method I've used. What you can see here is on the chart here is the 50 EMA, the 100 moving average EMA, and the 200 average moving EMA. Often these prices will actually be above these lines when obviously we have an uptrend, and this is a good indication just for me, just visually, to see that we are in an uptrend. The 200 moving day average is very, very important. Once that's broken, you know, it's almost like the golden cross, as they call it. You know, when a couple of these cross over here, you can sort of see in previous history. I won't go all the way back, but it does sometimes. We've got nothing but an up market here, but you know, when you have that cross, you know, the golden cross, they say it comes down. A lot of traders use it to look at where they are in the markets. So anyway, bring it down to what we're doing here is obviously we're looking at obviously got normal candles, and with the other type of candles we have is Heikin-Ashi. So basically, it's designed so if you look at a trend like that, you can basically turn it to Heikin-Ashi candles, and you'll find that it just smooths it out. But it also does an extra thing too, and I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I've got to get back to basics to do this. Is that it will actually, if I'm following a trend up like this, I'll just stay in that asset, like for example, in this case, Bitcoin, and then once I see a little wick for me down here, I basically just mark it, and what I'm going to do for us is, for you guys following, is basically just going to put an alert there. So, you know, if that gets crossed, we jump out of the asset. Simple as that. So if you actually look at this and how it would have transpired during the recent dump, is that basically we would have been following this all the way up to here. We would have had our stop loss down there on this candle. We've been following it up. We might have moved it to there on that little wick down the bottom of this candle. And as it went up, as soon as that first red candle would have come down, that first daily red candle, I would have actually put a stop loss right there, and that would have been our indication to get out, and we would have got out at 99,997. So it's not exactly the top, but you're never going to get exactly the top. But like if you want to have some sort of signal that you've stopped going up and you got a little trigger here, this was a complete reversal of the market on a very bullish market. It just smashed the wind right out of it. So this is what I'd say is a black swan event, to only lose from where the price was, where it opened. Let me have a look here where it opened and where my stop loss is. Would be, let me just change back to here. Sorry, too far over. So this is let me just delete this. So this is the one I just put in there. So essentially, in a black swan event, this would have taken us from here to there. It would have limited our losses entirely for a total of 5.9%, basically 6%, and then it would have just got us out. So we didn't continue down for the rest of the move, which was that most of us actually had to experience, and thought, when's this going to be over? 13%. So it reduced our losses by 50%. So this is what I'm going to be following. So just to give you an update, I'm going to be using the daily, doing a once a day update, and basically just cover off, which I'm going to start with this report now, and I'm going to go through exactly where we're sitting, whether we should be in or out of BTC. We have changed to predominantly USD in our portfolio. The last report I gave was actually instructing people to get into USD, so that's where we're sitting currently. So let's look at that advice. And then let's look at changing from normal candles to Heikin-Ashi. We've still got completely in the red still, so we haven't got a change in that direction. So at the moment, still stay in USD. As I said, we've got 100% USD. Let me see if there's any other assets against the USD pairs where I'm going to be tempted to hold outside this. Looking at the Heikin-Ashi candles, of course. So Ethereum's in the red, XRP is still in the red, BNB is still in the red. I'm looking at the second last candle, by the way, not the new candle, because it's only 25 minutes old. So it's got hasn't got enough data to form a bounce. Solana is in the red, Doge in the red, ADA in the red, again, second last candle, not the last one. TRX in the red, AVAX is in the red. I'll just go a little bit further. My bot can hold 20 assets, so basically I'm limiting us to 20 assets. I'm not going to run 2 bots like I have been. So I'm just going to simplify things, because there's other stuff that we're going to be introducing as well. SHIB in the red, Sui in the red. It's got a nice little bounce happening, but I'm going to wait till that candle closes to see if it closes in the green. It might turn red. I'm being very, very conservative, but that's basically what you want from me. HBAR is in the red still. DOT, BCH, we're sort of getting into the weeds here a little bit up the charts here. Everything's in the red. So I'm probably going to be saying here straight away for this update, there's just stay in USD. 100% USD, keep it in your wallet, or keep it in your bot, whatever, and just stay out of it. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow, and I'll give you an update to see if any of these assets have turned to the green side, where we're going to have some more of a sustained pump. And again, for your longer term bags, obviously, they'll, just look for crypto trends weekly on Substack, and you'll be able to see what you can do with your longer term bags. This is all short term stuff. So I'll be updating you daily on the progress of this. As the new things are starting daily, I'm going to be putting out videos every day at this time. So I'll keep you in the loop, and I'll keep them short and straight to the point, exactly what to do. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you soon.